video.
Welcome back. Hello, welcome back.
So today we're gonna be doing
Mukbang.
barbacoa tacos mukbang. The mukbang. I mean the thumbnail. Looks like a thumbnail. But today we are gonna be talking about what happened to my finger.
No, God, please, no.
That is missing. As y'all can tell, it's shorter than the other one. I'll zoom in. But before we start with this video, guys, make sure to go and like our video, share it with your friends, loved ones.
Share, like, comment.
Share it with all your friends, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Turn that post notification bell on. That way, y'all get notified every time we drop a new video in the near future. Now, thank you so much. Now, let's get started with this video, cause your boy is hungry.
So we got tacos, and we're gonna say this happened.
This soda's in the way.
20.
Hey, make sure y'all comment down if y'all want us to paint our wall white, because I feel like I'm matching the color of the wall. Well, if I go over here, no, but I got that tan, you know what I'm saying? Girls like that tan.
Okay, so my husband
Get
loves.
your onions. Oh, I forgot we're doing the mukbang. I was about to start eating.
So
But,
where
yeah,
where did it happen?
So this happened at work.
2018.
2018. Yeah, it was.
We were about to go on a family trip.
First of all, we were supposed to go to Colorado.
Yeah, it was our first attempt to go to Colorado.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Colorado, and that was our first time trying to go. As y'all seen, you know, we just did a little vlog of a Colorado trip, but yeah, we were going to Colorado. It was, you know, my family,
It was gonna be
of course, my mom and dad and them,
and we were gonna use my brother's Tahoe. Back then, he had a Tahoe.
yeah, because he wasn't gonna go because he just came back from going to Colorado. So we were like, can we borrow your truck? Since we can't find a rental, we'll just pay you the rental, and then, you know, we'll just rent it out. She's like, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. And so we're like, all right, bet. Maybe like a week before the thing.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
like a
we
week,
left.
like 2 weeks before we left.
No, the week before.
Who's selling this stuff? Me or you?
Because I had vacations for those, so I used it.
Oh yeah. Mind you, my wife's pregnant, right? So I called him. He's like, yeah, I can use it. I don't mind. I was like, bet. So
it was our family's last.
You gotta remember, this was the World Cup was going on too. So we start. My day starts right. I take a shower at night, and then in the morning I just get ready and go to work. So this time I was like, I'm gonna do it different, because, you know, it's Friday. We're about to leave Monday or something like that, because it was around that 4th of July weekend, whatever. Or the next week was 4th of July weekend. Yeah. So I was like, let me just take a shower and go to work. So I took a shower, went to work, and I get to work, and then my boss calls me. He's like, well, he tells me, he's like, hey, Lewis is not going to work because he got in an accident. I was like, what? So I called him, and he was like so mad. He was like, but I mean, he was
on his way to work.
He was on his way to work. Basically, his truck, you know, total truck. I still think he was playing on that Pokemon Go. That's my theory. But
so he was
yeah. So he gets hurt, right? Sorry guys. He gets hurt. And I'm like, man, I have a lot of work. He was back there with me. I was like, oh, I'm already rushing. You know, I'm not getting no help. So I'm rushing everything, trying to push everything out. So I end up doing this little maintenance, right? I end up doing this little maintenance on the machine that is counting the proctors. So basically what my job does is, it's about a metal pipe about this size, bigger, and it drops on the dirt and it compacts it, right? So as it went up, I was doing maintenance on it. You press the button on the side and it goes up like this, then it drops. This, and then it drops. So then, as I had pressed a little bit too much, it went up. My finger was on the side, not even like holding it. On the side, and it took it. As soon as it went up, I tried to move it, you know, I wasn't as fast, but it took part of my finger. Now the worst part was on the way to the hospital. I had my finger in the bag, right?
The whole time in the hospital.
I'm holding my finger, bleeding. They sent me from one hospital to the other walking.
To the other side of the hospital?
Yeah, walking.
With the bleeding finger and everything. So he calls me. Wait, you forgot. So he calls me. I was at that time on my lunch break. And no, I called him because I was like, usually we used to go at the same time. But because my brother wasn't with him, I don't know if he was gonna go or no. I called him. I was like, wait, babe, where you at? Are you going to lunch? He goes like, don't get scared.
Yeah, I was like, don't get scared, but promise me you won't get scared because she was pregnant. That's what I was worried about. So I was like, don't get scared. And she ends up I end up telling her, I was like, hey, I chopped my finger. I'm at this hospital. And she's like, what? What? And I was like, what did I tell you? Don't freak out. She's like, okay. Just tell me where you are. She ends up meeting me at the hospital, right?
With my brother.
Yeah, with her brother that just got in an accident. So I'm there. It took them about 3 hours for them to actually start seeing me. So then they're like, all right, we're gonna put you to sleep. That way we could do surgery and, you know, basically cut off a little bit of the part of the bone that's on top.
But the reason they didn't help him out supposedly is because...
Oh, because I didn't have insurance.
No,
which
you
I
had
did.
the work insurance.
Yeah, I had my job,
insurance.
but it wasn't. They weren't taking it in.
They were taking too long to confirm it.
And the main doctor that did my surgery is like, I don't care if he has insurance or not. Y'all need to get him on the bed so we can do surgery. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, he was caring. You know, he was thinking about me. So then I end up going there. They're like, we're gonna put you to sleep so we can, you know, cut down a bone down. I'm like, all right. They're like, have you ate anything? I'm like, no, I just drank Gatorade and all that. He's like, so we're not gonna be able to put you to sleep. You're gonna have to stay awake during the surgery. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it won't hurt. You won't feel a thing. He's like, we're just gonna put 2 blockers, one right here and one right here. And I was like, is this gonna hurt? He's like, the surgery won't hurt. I'm like, I'm talking about the needles. Is it gonna hurt? And he kept saying, the surgery's not gonna hurt. I'm like, all right. They take me to the room butt naked. That's the thing I didn't like too, because I changed in front of women. I was like, I'm sorry for the mess you fixing to see all back here. And then, for real, I was like, I'm sorry, ladies. So we ended up going over there. They tied me down to the bed, right? And they're like, ready? I'm like, what's going on? Legs, neck, arm tied down to the bed, super tight. So he sticks a needle about this big down my finger. Worst pain ever. Worst pain ever. I don't even wish that on my enemies. Maybe one. But then, worst pain ever. Then they put another one right here because they took some skin off right here so they could put it on top. Well, during the surgery, I feel not like something vibrating in my bone, and I tell the doctor, hey, I can feel it. It's hurting. He's like, oh, sorry, we're almost over. When my hand started to turn purple because they put like a little rubber band, right, or a big rubber band to stop the blood from going this way. So it was turning purple. Eventually, I told him, I was like, I can't take it no more. They finished the surgery. They cleaned me off. They take me to the other room.
About my birthday, you would. Okay, so go. So I can show this one.
This is what I look like.
So they did it. He didn't stand overnight or anything. So that was him. With the first day going back home, I was pregnant. So I was a big baby. And the doctor's like, oh, he can't shower by himself because of the arm. And he was legit, he couldn't move it. They gave him these things that goes around the arm to not move it or anything. And they're like, oh, he cannot sleep on the top of his arms.
Yeah, I couldn't shower, I couldn't do anything. I was really mad. And then I went back to work on Monday.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. We went to vacations.
Oh, because of 4th of July, that's right. So no, I didn't go. But I did end up going back as soon as vacations were over. And then it was the worst feeling ever, guys. I really did not. It was bad.
We will show y'all pictures, but I don't know how people can take them. And then when the doctor told you that he broke your finger, The doctor, so a couple appointments later, and I was going to all his appointments. So I was going to my main doctor's appointment for the baby. And
the only appointment she didn't go to was when they took the staples off. That was the only one she did. And when they burned me.
No, when they burned me, I saw you. Cause remember he was cleaning it up. He's like, okay, what was the light? And then he took.
Oh yeah. So basically, they took my staples off. Thick staples. Pain. I had about 20 something staples around my finger and 17 here. Each one taking them off with like those little staple things. Yeah,
the actual staple.
Yeah, they were taking them off. And one was stuck right in here between the nerve. Painful. Then he cleans my finger off, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Takes it off. And then he starts scraping it with like a
type of knife.
Yeah, like a type of knife. He starts taking off the skin. And I'm like, what is going on? Then after that, he lights some matches up and burns my finger and skin. And I was like, ugh. My face was so red. And he's like, how much pain are you in? They couldn't give me more medication, like more pills for the pain, because apparently I was showing signs of an addict. But you gotta remember, I was in pain.
He was taking 2 of the 800 millimeters.
Yeah, so I was taking about a total of 1,600 milligrams
per day
of ibuprofen per day. And sometimes I would take 3. Oh, so you just want to sing? Is that what we're doing now?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
But guys, whoever has gone through that,
I feel your pain and I'm so sorry for you.
Honestly. And then whoever's next to you, helping you, also, I mean, I don't even know what to say, because that was a tough situation for us, because that was, and everything, he was going to therapy and everything, and then therapy was telling him also, after the doctor like clear him out for him to go, he has to go to therapy. The doctor from therapy was telling him, oh, you're too slow for the stage that we are in. He's like, you need to do more movement. But I was pregnant. I was July, right? It was in July, and I was gonna have Jeremiah. Supposedly Jeremiah was due in September.
Yeah.
So just July, September, August, September. So I was due. Technically, I was gonna be due in 2 months, and I was in charge of him, me, and the baby on my tummy. But guys, if any family member of y'all has gone through that, I know it's something that not just for them, for the people that's going through it, but also for the family members next to them. But we do hope, if any crazy stories have have passed through, just let us know in the comments. We would love to read them. Any of this type of situations as well.
Yeah. So, no, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to finish these tacos. But give this video a thumbs up if you like the tacos we're eating. Barbacoa. On our next video, we are going to be having birria. So, see you till next time, guys. Bye.